Our main goal with our direct service project was to help families that were trying to get back on their feet, and that is exactly what this organization does. We volunteered at Wider Circle, which is a social services organization based in Silver Springs, Maryland. They operate out of a huge 40,000 square foot warehouse, which is where we met them to volunteer. They were founded by Dr. Mark Burgle in 2001, and today they have more than 15,000 volunteers per year. They've helped serve over 160,000 adults and children since their founding. The way the organization operates is as follows. It accepts donations from people ranging from toys and games to clothing, as well as bedding and really pretty much anything. They then collect it at this warehouse, organize it, sometimes rebuild and refurnish it, clean everything, and then bring it up to their store to be sold. From there, people in need can come take whatever they need, whether it be a sofa for their living room or a suit for a job interview. The great thing about a Wider Circle is that they understand that even people with jobs who are living above the national poverty line are struggling. They do not just cater to the typical homeless person that you would imagine. A Wider Circle understands that you don't need to be homeless or not have any money to need help. That is why their philosophy is to turn down nobody. When we went to volunteer, it was on a Sunday, so their actual store was closed, so we did not interact with any customers. However, we did interact with all the volunteers and truly got a sense of the community and what they were striving to achieve. We were able to see how the back end of the site functioned. We unloaded donators' cars and helped bring furniture and clothing into the warehouse where it would be sorted, cleaned, and tested. Some of us, instead of doing the heavy lifting, organized clothing and toys that would be sold to children. We worked with people who showed passion for improving the community around them. These people knew the benefits of their work and saw how their contributions made a positive impact on their community. From the posters we saw and the stories we heard in the warehouse, we were able to gather how the organization truly helped people. Through helping the organization organize the supplies, we helped those in need to overcome some of their obstacles. One really cool thing we noticed about all the volunteers was that when they were not working, for example, there was a break in cars that were coming with stuff to donate, so nothing had to be unloaded. Instead of sitting around on their phones or taking a break, the volunteers started to sweep the floors or clean the furniture to make sure everything looked nice. Even in the store upstairs where customers come to get stuff, everything looked very clean and organized. It was clear that everyone took a lot of pride in the appearance of the organization and truly cared about it. Volunteering at a Wider Circle reinforces the values we learned in class because we worked with others for the betterment of our volunteering team and the people in households that needed home appliances and clothing to keep up with an actively transforming world. Civility played a major role in our work as well. We needed to use civility to work cooperatively with others to reach a common goal, to end poverty. Integrity came into play when one of the group members admitted they needed help to complete a task, and the rest of the team actively came together to support whatever that person needed. Some of the strengths that were demonstrated from our group were specifically adaptability and positivity. We worked very hard to try and make ourselves as useful, and in no time we adjusted to our environment and had a very productive session. Lastly, we never failed to stay positive from start to finish, even if we hit a few lulls. We managed to keep positive energy flowing throughout our workspace. And on top of that, have a lot of fun. Throughout the volunteering experience, there were many occasions where we showcased leadership. When we first got there, we sought past volunteers to model the way for us and show us how to help. Pretty soon, though, we picked up the skills and were modeling the way for new volunteers that came to help. Because we were moving such large furniture, we had to enable others to act. We collaborated within our group and with other volunteers in order to accomplish most of the tasks. This involved building trust and forming a relationship with them.
The best memory for me was when I had to carry an air conditioner. It was too heavy for me to carry by myself. Someone handed it to me, but I almost dropped it because of the weight. Another person came running to help me hold it, and together we moved it to the right place. Similar to this event, it happened a lot. At the end of it, I had a fantastic day that involved great teamwork, leadership, and involvement. It was a very meaningful experience.
Overall, volunteering at a Wider Circle was a great experience for all of us. Our service truly encompassed Bloomberg's 13 competencies. We worked together, adapted to our surroundings, used critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and exercised our communication skills. All of our work has the potential to make the lives of thousands of citizens easier by providing them with basic items they do not have the luxury of being able to afford. A Wider Circle offers people the physical and mental resources to help those less fortunate rise up out of poverty, but they can't do it alone. By taking just a couple hours out of our week, we were able to see how we could help build this program and do our part in helping to end poverty. We encourage all of you to go out and volunteer for a wider circle in Maryland.